You've got to go to the finish line. Oh, okay. There's a.
Yo, what's up, dude? Welcome on in. Give me 1 second here. I just want to make sure we're okay. Aaron, what's up, dude? Welcome. All right. So first things first, does my microphone sound okay? I just want to make sure that I'm not too quiet or anything. Are we okay? Do we sound good? Do we look good? That's a different story. Um, so yeah, lurking and driving will be home momentarily. Hell yeah, dude. Stay safe and don't crash, please. Keep eyes on the road. Um, but yeah, I'll try to be here for as long as I can. Yo, our god Soren, yo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, thank you. All right, so let's just hit the record button right here, so we can record this episode. And I guess we'll start off by saying, welcome back to the channel, everyone. I am Black Omen, and we're back with another episode of Super Metroid, kind of ish. No problem, brother. We gotta support each other. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. So, in the last episode, we started exploring in Meridia. We took down Crocomire, Fantoon, and so now we are in. As I said, we are in Meridia, and we're going to be doing some. It's the goat. Hell yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Wait. Okay. So yeah, we're going to be doing some little exploration in this area, which this episode will probably cover some, if not most, of this area. So like, um, there's not too much that I um, need to do in terms of like, I need a map is what I need. Okay, so it's been a while since like I've played this area. Which most of the area in this game I'm pretty good with remembering how to get to and what goes where. But this area in particular is not my strong suit. Mainly because like uh, mainly because like um it's kind of like probably one of, if not the biggest area in the game. So like my knowledge is very I want to say loose, kind of weak. Ah. So like this area is gonna be a little bit harder for me to like remember things. Ah. How dare you go live at the same time? I know, it's a cardinal sin! Thanks for the lurk. I saw you started streaming too, and I was like, oh man, Nuke started going? Ah. But I will probably see you soon after the stream, so don't worry. I will see you soon. But anyway. Oh god. Oh yeah, these things. All right. So, yeah, these things here are mainly good for helping to get to these things. God, no. Damn it. All right. All right. So, that's one way of doing it. Ooh, I wonder. Hold on. Oh god. Well, that sort of works. Oh hell yeah, the man, the myth, the omen. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome, Dragon. Thank you for coming in. So, you're probably wondering, if you remembered correctly, why am I playing Super Metroid instead of ToeJam and Earl, as I previously has stated in the Discord? Well, what had happened was I loaded up everything, and I was getting ready to start, and I loaded up because I had used a save state to keep track of my progress. And what happened was I loaded it up, and the game and the emulator was like, "What save state? I don't know what you're talking about." I'm like, "You mother." So I was trying to figure out what to do about that, and I was like, trying to figure out maybe if there was like, because I have two of the same ROM. Like one said like international, and one said like uh, I don't know, like different countries. I don't know. It was weird. So I was like, well, maybe it was just a different ROM. Tried that, did the same thing. So then I was like, well, maybe if I just exactly. So I was like, well, that sucks. Maybe there's a like a little like cheat code or something that I can use to like, because there is technically a a cheat code per se, where if you pause the game and you enter in a sequence of commands or something, it gives you all of the um, it gives you all of these ship pieces, all except one. And Samus, this is not what I wanted you to do, dude. Yo, Uncle Walsifer, dude, what's up? So, as I was saying, I was loading up everything, and then I was like, well, maybe if I use a cheat code or something, maybe that can get me to like all the ship pieces except for one, because there is one. So I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and waste any more time than I already have on trying to figure this out. And so then I said, screw this. I'm gonna play Super Metroid instead. Hey, Dragon and Lucifer. Yep. Devil is in here too. The devil is in the details. So yeah, Gino, that is why we're playing Super Metroid instead of Toe Jam and Earl, as I was previously going to. But yeah, so my time that I have is rather short and limited. So we're just going to fly by the seat of our pants with this. So how are we all doing today? I kind of had an annoying pain in the ass type of day at work, so I kind of wanted to just come home and stream. And so it's all good, man. And so I wanted to start earlier. Not bad. Still messing with software and graphics and junk. Getting to where I feel confident about my first stream is a long road. Yeah, dude, that road is a tough one. But you know what? I fully believe in you and your ability to get comfortable enough to be on camera, or even if you really want to, Dragon, what you could do, you could be like Stud Muffin and be a PNG tuber, or you can be like Clover and be a VTuber. You have a myriad of options, my friend, is what I'm saying. And that is entirely up to you. Yeah, I don't have a camera right now. That's fine. I mean, you could also always just use like a stick figure drawing. Just be like, here you go, guys. This is me. Ah. But yeah, does everything sound okay? I'm kind of like just rolling with it as I go along right now. I was just like, because like I was just in the middle of like setting things up, and I'm just like, I didn't really test out anything. I didn't. Audio's great. Okay, good. Oh, and speaking of audio, here's a thing that boggles my mind, and I really have no idea. No echoes at this point. Good. Let's not jinx it though. But here's something that just completely baffles me. I don't know if you guys noticed, I uploaded yesterday the Worlds Collide seed. 5, let's go. So I uploaded the Worlds Collide episode I did, and I was like, all right, I was listening to it earlier at work, and I'm like, all right, everything seems fine. But then all of a sudden, like about 34 minutes in, the audio stops. I'm like, what the hell's going on? What is it doing? And then like after I think like less than 5 minutes, the it comes back on. I'm like, well, that's weird. And I'm like, did I mess something up in the editing process? Like, what's going on? So I'm like, well, maybe when I get home, I'll mess around with the settings, and I'll see if there's anything at that point that made it be weird. So then I got home, I looked at the video like on my editing software, and it's like nothing happened. Like there was nothing wrong with it. The audio was playing fine at that point. So I'm just like, wait, why is it doing that? Because like in my software is telling me that it's perfectly fine, but like why is it that like uploaded to YouTube it gives me an issue? Like I would understand if there was like some copywritten material, like a song that was playing, and it's like, well, we're just gonna like cut this part out. That I would understand, but for whatever reason, like I didn't even have the what is it? I didn't even have like monetization turned on, so I have no clue as to what the issue is, because there was nothing that said like, oh, there's an issue with this. YouTube be tripping, dude. You have no fucking clue. All right. I have issues with YouTube, right? Hold on. I have issues with YouTube right now. Like I have like beef with it. You know what I'm saying? Because here's something that I thought was kind of weird. Get out of here. So apparently, like a lot of the videos and stuff that I've been in terms of beef. A lot of like videos, well, not specifically YouTube Shorts that I have been posting have like not been doing anywhere near as good as they usually would be. Like I'm talking like it's almost to the point it feels like they're like kneecapped metaphorically. Like I can't even like get like any YouTube shorts like beyond like a certain number. Like for example, like now I'm well aware of the fact that I have been using like some of the same YouTube shorts like to kind of help get my numbers and views back up and everything. And I've had, no issues with it whatsoever. And I would get like thousands and thousands and thousands of views on some of these videos. But I don't know what the hell happened somewhere between December and sometime maybe late December. All of a sudden, like all these YouTube shorts that I've been posting have been getting like very little numbers. And it's like I even tried doing like that one short that I have that has 1.3 million views. I reshared that and I got like 14 views. I'm like, whoa, what the hell's going on here? That is definitely, YouTube definitely changed something. And I'm like, what did they do? Because honestly, I can't even figure that out. And I honestly don't even know. Because they, as I said, like they definitely did something and they didn't tell anyone. You know, it's like they must have like changed something in their system or like in their algorithm bullshit where it's like they changed like I don't know something. I don't know what, but definitely something is up. The algorithm is a damn fickle mistress, that is for sure. Absolutely, dude. Like the thing is like more chaotic than like anything else in the world. Like there is no like a rhyme or reason for any of that. Because I don't have a full grasp or understanding of how the algorithm works. I just know when it comes to my content, I have a little bit of an understanding of what works and what doesn't. So, like, that is kind of the reason why I've been kind of, like, posting some of the same shorts. Because I know what works. And when seeing something that would do, like, thousands and thousands of views now get, like, absolutely nowhere is just, it seems very suspicious to me. And honestly, I don't even think that is, like, I'm crazy for thinking that, you know? And it just seems so suspicious to me why it's like that. Let's go, dude. But yeah, that is just, you know, something that's been kind of like, you know, just sitting on my brain for like the past couple of weeks, you know. That's why I haven't been invested more into YouTube. Yeah, and you know what? I don't blame you. Like, for like my YouTube numbers, like my subscriber numbers, has been very like stagnant for the last couple of weeks, and like all the a lot of my numbers are down, like like the average number of views that I would have. Like for a while, I was like averaging over 100,000. No, yeah, not 100. Yeah, over 100,000 views, like per like 28 days or whatever the number is. Plus, the freaking CEO looks at 20% of the content coming out of AI, and he's like, "That's great, more mindless stuff. It makes more money." Exactly. The landscape of so you think so you think my singing's out of time? It makes me money. Yeah, it's definitely the landscape of like what is considered good on YouTube, what like people are looking at or looking for. I don't know why. And it's just so annoying that like how like I go from doing really not well, but like well enough where I'm like, yeah, this is pretty good. And then all of a sudden, something weird happens, and it's just like, you know what? No. Sorry, bro, but no. So it's like, well, then what the hell do I do? And it's like, you want people to use your platform and make original content and, like, do, you know, even if it's, like, something that I do, you know, it's not to make money, but just to kind of have fun. But you kind of lose me when all my content just starts getting, like, kneecapped, you know? Like, it gave me the, was it Tanya Harding? Yeah, which one of those two is the one who hired a hitman to hit the other one in the knee or something? I forget. But either way, you know what I mean. Yeah, Tanya Harding smashed up Nancy Carey's knee. Yep, that was the one. They took away the ability to say "don't recommend channel" on shorts, which is bullshit. Okay, that was weird. Okay. How we doing? Something weird just happened. We good? Okay, we good. All right. They took away the ability to say "don't recommend channel" on shorts, which is bullshit. They need to allow me to weed out AI bullshit or just stop watching shorts altogether. There are add-ons that help with this. Oh. Well, I mean, that's good, at least. It's just so annoying. Alright, we're good there. I have an add-on that forces shorts to display as normal videos and hides the feed of shorts. Ah, that's pretty damn good. Lockdown reports this information. Get out of here. Get. Alright, let me see. Okay, I haven't gone here yet. For a lot of those, that might be a good workaround. That is true, yeah. Let's see. There's something over here? Yes. I remember this room. I remember this room because, you see, there's spikes over there, but in fact, it tricks you! Ha ha ha! I remember. And so then, you go over here. It's a slow workaround, but it's satisfying. Yeah, definitely. And then you go over here, and bloop! And this is where you fight, Dragon. I try not to do too many add-ons from thing eats up all the RAM as it is. That's a good point. You don't want to add too many toys to your repertoire, and then it's like, I use Firefox. Yeah, I have Chrome. I did have Firefox on my old laptop. I remember. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, so let me do save state there because I don't feel like having to go all the way back just in case something happens, but if you remember this boss in particular, maybe something else off to Opera or something. Yeah, there's a myriad of options. Okay, so with this boss here, you have to take out the things on the side. It's very important that you shoot those things out because there's an easy way. There's an easy boss. There's an easy way to beat this beast. Okay, and yeah, you have to watch out for that. Just avoid, yeah, and then you wait until this thing grabs you. He's gonna spank you a couple of times. And then what you do is you use the grappling gun to grab onto. Come on. Oh my god. Come on, dude. There you go. You zap that son of a bitch. Let's go. And that's the easiest way to beat Drago. It requires take that ugly bugly. Yeah, it requires you to electrocute yourself, but goddamn, it's worth it. It is way easier than having to avoid all of that and having to like avoid that, shoot his stomach, and doing all that. It's a hell of a lot easier. Space jump, let's go! Whew. So yeah, so there's something that I was kind of thinking about the other day. How I feel like there's something that's not really talked about that much. Like, what I like to call like streamer etiquette. Like there's like a certain etiquette, I guess, when it comes to streaming, you know? Like what to do and what not to do, like in terms of like being a streamer or being like in the audience, or you know, being like the person who's watching. So like I feel like there's like a certain, you know, like kind of like a properness of what to do and what not to do. And I feel like it's not really addressed that much at times. Like, there's certain things. Like, I'll give you a couple examples. Like, one of them is, like, how do you address, like, you know, as a streamer, how do you address like someone who comes into your chat? Because sometimes the person has a username that doesn't have their IRL name. So, like for me, for example, I usually like to address the person by their full username, unless they mention to me like, "Hey, call me whatever," like a shortened version of that. So then that way it's easier, you know, because if somebody has a username that's basically like a paragraph long or something that's like hard to say, great, hell yeah, dude, I got the skills. But yeah, I feel like there's, you know, a certain, so like as I said, when someone comes into my chat and I'll address them and be like, hey, you know, whatever. But if it's something that like is kind of either lengthy or hard to say or something, that's because pay them bills. Right? You gotta pay the bills somehow. But yeah, it's like, unless the person says like, hey, call me, you know, this, then it's like, all right, I'll call you that. Which usually I kind of like figure out if there's what the like a shorter version of that, of their name. But unless like unless they are like a kind of person who has like their real name in their username, like for example, Sneaky Renee, he has his real name in his name, so I can call him, you know, Sneaky, call him Renee, Sneaky Renee, whatever, you know, the mood strikes, you know. Or like, you know, if it's you know, Aaron's Aaron, you know, his name is in his username. But like, you know, say for someone like, you know, Uncle Lucifer, for example, his name is not in his username, but like he has in his bio what, you know, like his name, so that way it has there's like a, I guess you want to call like, I guess it's kind of his way to being like, I guess being more, I want to say, colloquial, being more friendly, kind of like being like, hey, like my username is Uncle Lucifer, but you guys can call me Gino, something, which to me is kind of cool, where it's like you have the option. You can always call me Gino, Lucifer, and so it's like, to me, it's kind of one of those things where, like, if you are someone who's new, if you walk into, Gino's, stream for the first time, like, calling him Gino might be like, like cool for him, because he puts it out there, and he has the option for people to, call him that. But like, if you're someone who you like, I don't know, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like it would be like reserved for someone who's more friendly. Right? They set the precedent for having their name out or whatever. Yeah. And so like I'll give you an example. If like, Sneaky Renee knows my name. Dragon, I think, because we were also in the Final Fantasy VI group on Facebook, so like you probably know my name, or at least my first name, if memory serves. And like I have a friend named Josh who also streams. His name is California Corrupted. We have Final Fantasy VI group on Facebook. Yes. He was the one that I got booted from for like no apparent reason. There should not be a Facebook profile. No, well, that's not you. I could have sworn I saw someone who, like, not Dragon as savior, but like I don't know. Didn't you say that you were in the Noble Figure of my real name? That's how I found Omen, I think. Wait, hold on. Slam on the brakes here. Aaron, were you also in a Final Fantasy VI group at one point with because I know that's where I found Sneaky Renee. Because I could have sworn, Dragon, you said that you were in that same group as well. I just came in with Gino one day, please. That is weird. I well then, I guess my bad. Because I could have sworn, I thought you mentioned that you were in a Final Fantasy VI group on Facebook. I always call people by their online handle name, basically. Old habit. Yeah. That's kind of how I do things. No, I am good. That's how I found Sneaky Renee. Huh. The origin story is kind of boggling my mind here. It's like blowing my mind here. It's like how did this all come together? Because I found Sneaky Renee because we were in the same group, and like one day he had posted that he was playing Final Fantasy VI, and so I was like, well, let's check this dude out. And then I joined in, and the rest was history, And I think like little by little the group kind of came together. I'm curious how long it's been. 1 year, 6 months, 6 days, and 3 hours. Damn. No. For Aaron, 1 year, 25 days, 1 hour. Whee. Damn, dude. You guys are freaking awesome. And Gino, you got 2 years, 28 days. Wow. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Gino came in here first, which I think I knew him from Two Tone. Like I saw like his name in like the comments section on some of his some of his videos, and I think it was probably his T edition videos or Beyond Chaos. I don't remember. Yep. And so like I guess like I'm not entirely sure. I already went this way. I don't remember how exactly. I don't know if I heard you were streaming or if you heard I was streaming. I don't remember. But it was just like you came in one day and it was just like it just happened. So, didn't I randomly start drunkenly chatting with you? I mean, I don't watch Two Tone much anymore. Yeah, I still keep up with his stuff. Sounds right. That kind of sounds like something that Dragon would do. All right, let's go down this way. Whee! Down the tubes. I still occasionally catch Tony. I dig the rando Dalton Imperials. Yeah, same here. That's kind of how I started doing them. I couldn't keep up with his stories on the BC though. Yeah, I like to watch them and like follow along and stuff. Some of it's like not really like hard to follow, but it's kind of like after a while it's kind of like, as I said, it's not like hard to follow. It's just like a lot, I guess. Same. Ah! I guess because like when the way I approach PC, it's like the hell was that? The hell did you do, Samus? I can shoot one of these blocks, right? Wait a minute, hold on. I thought I could shoot through one of these. Damn. Alright. I have to go to the other one, that's right. That screamer. Yeah, I was like, what the hell did you do, Samus? Alright, I'm gonna jump through there. Ah, nuts. Ah! Damn it, I forgot about those things. Ah! You assholes! That's it. I have a better solution to this. Hold on. Screw this. There you go. Your PC stories are much better. Wow, dude. Thank you. I take it as like such a high honor that you feel that way. I try to be good with it, and like oh shit, forgot to hold on. Gotta go back. Like I try to like make it interesting and not like too goofy, but like I'm not like in my mind I'm not that good of a storyteller, but I try my best. And I do feel like I've gotten better with it. Tone gets too lost in the sauce and takes it too seriously, in my opinion. I mean, in a matter of speaking, I guess because he's a writer and he wants to I guess being monetized also on YouTube also makes him, I guess, try harder with the story aspect, so he kind of like that brings people in. I guess just like he has a passion for it. But for me, it's like I try not to put too much emphasis on story, where it's more about the gameplay, which I kind of feel like people are more there for. And what he's doing, he likes no shade. I'm sure Tony would write a good death word for a D&D campaign. Yeah, probably. He probably would be good at making a great D&D campaign. Like he would probably be really good at being a DM. Spring ball, let's go. Whee! Follow the bouncing ball. Whee! So now, there's not too much really that I need from this area, but I'm going to continue to explore anyway, because I don't really. The BCC tone ran with the alternate lenses or whatever was where I was like, what is going on? That is a good point. Yeah, that one kind of got me a little bit lost. On the flip side, sometimes novel writers have trouble with collaborative storytelling in the actual campaign. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Because like, I probably would have a little bit of trouble writing a story with another person, and it's just kind of like I feel like my stories are like I feel having myself be the one telling all the stories rather than like working with someone. It's like I feel like I'm more comfortable like working on my own with that. Let's see. Ooh, I can go down here. I know that's a tunnel, but I think I can go over here. But I haven't gone over here yet. Oh, okay. Before I forget, I wanted to kind of like show off something to you guys. Now this is something that I did in one of my other. I think it was like the second episode in this run. I just wanted to, since I have all the beams, I wanted to kind of show. Okay, let's see if I can do this. All right, so there's this little thing that you can do with the beams. You can do a special beam attack or something, whatever you want to call it. It involves using a power bomb, and to do this, you have to make sure you have the charge beam on and one other beam chosen. So say if you want to do something with the ice beam, what you do is you make sure that the power bomb is selected. The thing where you release the cluster of bombs, kind of. Let me see if I can show it off better over here. Okay, this is the map, so this is. I'll go over to a different room. Okay, so there's a couple of rooms I haven't hit up yet. I'll have to hit them up and. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna go through the tube, shoot me up over here, and then I have to explore this area here, which then I can go over here. But let's see. So let's see. I can do this. All right. So as I said, you have to make sure. Yo, Impy, what's up, dude? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. And how you doing, bud? Alright, so I gotta head out in a few minutes, so I just wanted to show this part off real quick. So, to do this, you have to have the power bomb has to be selected. You have to have the charge beam on and one other beam selected. So you hold down the charge beam. And I'll show it again. It looks like this. So that's for the ice beam. So now I'll show you the one for wave beam. Looks really cool. Alright, so we're gonna back out of the room. Got you tab dropped in the alert. Hell yeah, I remember this. Yeah. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you the one for Spazer Beam. I'm doing good, a little tired, it'll be early midnight for me. Yeah, I'm trying to go to bed early tonight too. Alright, so here's one for Spazer. That one was pretty cool. Now I was going to show you... Now this one is for Plasma. That was really cool. Thinking of responsibilities in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, so that's that. That just looks really cool. I like it. Alright, so I'll have to start heading out in a couple of minutes. So I want to thank everyone for coming in and hanging out. I appreciate it. And especially thanks Impy for coming in. Yeah, I know this is kind of the tail end of the stream. I appreciate you for being here and checking out the stream. I wish I would have gone longer, but things didn't plan out, but we did the best we could. There was some kind of way to charge up and heal yourself. I just don't remember how. Yeah, I don't remember how to do that either. It requires like some weird setup, and like it does this thing where like Samus is like inside this little like ball thing, and like it heals you. And it's just like I have no idea how to do that. But it looks really cool. So yeah, I have to go pick up my wife, and just want to thank all of you guys for coming in and hanging out. So thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the short stream, but before we go, I want to give a quick shout out. Anytime, homie, always a pleasure. Absolutely. So if you guys want to stick around, we're going to be raiding out to Duke's Loft in a few minutes. Actually, love catching you, bud. Thank you, Dragon. It's always a pleasure to have you in the stream, dude. I love having you guys here. So before we go, we gotta all get together and do another tier. Yeah. Nuke Sloth actually messaged me before I started streaming that he wants to do another one sometime soon, but with like Sega Genesis games. And I think that would be a great idea. But yeah. But anyway, so before we go, I want to give a quick shout out to Dragon, Uncle Walsifer, Aaron's Aaron, Impy, Duke Sloth, and my latest follower, Argot Surin. Thank you, and also Devil. Thank you, Devil. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. And I appreciate everyone coming in and hanging out for an Omen stream. It's always great to have all you guys here. And if you are watching this on YouTube and you want to hang out with all these awesome, amazing people, you can find me at a place called twitch.tv/BlackOmen219. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. So, we're gonna all love Omen in chat. Hell yeah. We're just gonna raid out to Nuke Sloth, and we're gonna pop into him and I'm gonna say hey, because he is currently playing some Borderlands 2. So we're gonna raid out to him, guys. So tell him, give him all the love.
Where'd it go? Oh, I picked it up.
Grab your gun and bring me my crystals like a good little girl.
Damn. Oh shit. Yo, Omen. You done already? How was Super Metroid?